Hello everyone, this tutorial video is for the teachers who want to take their online class on Google Meet. Let's see the requirements for it. The first thing which is required for it is operating system. It supports Microsoft Windows, Chrome operating system, Ubuntu, Linux or Mac operating system. Second thing is supported web browser of latest version as Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge or Apple Safari. The next thing is a good internet speed, and the most important thing is having a valid Google account, that means Gmail ID. At first I will open my browser and I am using here Google Chrome and log in into my Gmail account. Okay. So now here I have already logged in into my Gmail account. You'll see at the right side of this you can find Google app. Okay, when you will click over it, you will find a lot of applications provided by Google. Here you will find the option of Google Meet too. But if you will click here directly Google Meet, it will take you to the second tab and it will open like this. Okay, if you want to start a class or a meeting, you can click over here, or if you have got a joining code, you can click over here and then click over join. For taking a class, we generally use this feature, that is start a meeting. If we will click over this, we will directly be carried to the interface of Google Meet. Okay, this is the interface. Now you can see here on this interface, this is the option of microphone. The microphone which I have connected, it is already turned on, and this is the option of camera. I am switching off the camera now. From here you can either switch on or switch off your camera. I am switching it off since there is no any use of it. Now see here, meeting ready, and it is written here meet.google.com/xysaxazup. If you will click over, now this is the link which you have to send to your students. Either you can copy it here and mail it to your students, or if you simply want to text them, you can select it and send it to your students in a text message or WhatsApp message, whatever you like. What they have to do, they have to click over that join meeting code, and they have to type it there and they can join the meeting. Now if you want to join the meeting now, start the meeting now, you have to click over join now, and this is the screen which you would get. Now if you want to share this information, that means if you want to share this meeting code to someone, you can add people from there and invite it. Now this is about creating a random class. Suppose I have to take class after 10 minutes and I am sending this message to my each and every student, but every student will not be able to attend the class if we send it on the prior time only. So what we will do, we will schedule a class and then we will invite them through either through the code or through sending them the mail in the email ID. For it again we will go to the same place, Google Apps, and we will click over what, Google Calendar. If you will click over it, you can see that this Google Calendar has opened. Okay, now this week has been selected here. You can see the whole week is presented here. Now if you can see here, This is already Monday. If you want to schedule a class, you either have to select Tuesday or Wednesday. You can see the time slot. Now I have to take a class on Wednesday, suppose Wednesday 9 a.m. So I'll click over this time slot. See, now I have to add title here. What will I do? Suppose I have to take class of class 7. I will type here class 7. Now I will go to directly to the more option. From here you can change the time slot also. Suppose I have selected here 9 a.m. You want to change it to something else, 8:30 or 10 a.m. or 10:15 a.m. Whatever you want, you can select it from here. And the time limit also, it may be of 30 minutes, it may be of 1 hour, it may be of 2 hour, whatever time you select. Okay, so I am selecting it for half an hour. Now you can select here, if you have to take the class every day on the same time, you can click here. If you do not have to take the class every day, you do not click here. Okay, now the second thing is add Google Meet video conferencing. Okay, now time we have already selected, so event details we have to enter, so we will click over it and this is enter. Now from here, if we are creating a schedule, from here we have got this link. Okay, either copy this link and send it to someone's email ID, or copy this code only and send it in the form of text to someone. Okay, you can add up to 100 participants in one class or one meeting. Now, have you ever listened the concept of alarm clock? The same concept comes here in the form of notification or email. We won't get any alarm here, but we will get a prayer information or a prayer email confirming that we have a meeting after this much minutes. So I am taking here email as my prayer information system, and I am scheduling it 30 minutes before the class. Okay, so that Google will send me an email that I have a class after 30 minutes. If you want, you can set more than one notification or email system. I'm again selecting it as my email ID, and this time I am selecting 15 minutes before. Now if you want to set any description for the class, any topic, you can set describe it here and save this. Okay, when you will save it, you will see that this is written here and you will got this message, event save, undo. If you will undo this event will be deleted. So don't delete it and send that code to everyone. Okay, now that the event has been selected, suppose now this is, I have to start it now. So what I have to do, I will click over it and join with Google Meet. I'll click over it again, a second tab will open with the same interface which we have seen. No one else is here written here because no other student has joined it. You have to click over join now. I have already explained you about this thing. This is about the microphone. If you do not want to make students listen to you, you can click over it. This will be turned off. Okay, for now it is turned on. Now this is for the camera. For now I am turning it off. Okay, since there is no use of it to me now. So now this is written here 1. If you want to add people here, you can invite them then and there. Now whenever you will someone will attend this meeting or someone will join this class of yours, the whole students will be shown here. Okay, now the second feature is of this chat. Click over it This is a feature of sending message to everyone. If a teacher is using it, teacher can use it to send a message which he or she has to give to every student, or students may also use it to, if they have any doubt, they can write a message to you and send it to you. Okay, but this message, whatever message you are sending or someone is sending it to you, this message will be shown to everyone who has joined that meeting or class. Now done. Now the next feature is of turn on captions. If you will turn it on, you will see whatever I am speaking will appear on the screen too. So this is one of the most important feature of Google Meet, because if we consider sometimes that we can have weak internet connectivity, then whatever we speak will appear on the screen of students too. So it would be easy for them to grasp whatever we are speaking. Okay, now I'm turning it off. Now the next feature is present now. If you will click over it, you will get three options: present your entire screen, present a window, a second window, or present a Chrome tab, the tab which I have opened. Apart from it, one more tab. So what will I do? I will open the screen. Most of us teach students in the form of PDF or PPT, right? So if I want to share a PPT to my students, I'll click over share and I'll go to my this thing. Okay, from here I can teach my students, I can show them whatever I want, and again I'll go back to my this thing and stop sharing. Whenever I'll click on stop sharing, the same screen interface will appear. That was all about using this. The main thing is copying this code. If you will see, the code is already copied here, the code is here also, and the whole link is here. This is the link. Okay, if you want, you can copy it from here and mail it to the students, or you can do one more thing: you can copy this code and send it in the form of message on WhatsApp or text, whatever is compatible to you. That was all about Google Meet. Let me know if Google Meet, you can work over Google Meet easily or not. If there would be any problem, I'll try to make one more tutorial over it. Thank you.